Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ruach HaKodesh, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Wisdom who rule and teach word, and peace and salutations and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect who have been scattered in the four corners of the earth, who are in these last days are looking forward to be delivered from the hand of their enemies and from these chains of darkness, which is fresh. We are living in the last days of the last days, as the Bible has been prophesied from the beginning, So without further ado, I may read this book of Haggai 2 and start from 6, which reads, For thus saith the Lord of hosts, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land, And I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill this house with glory, say the Lord of hosts. So the Lord is about to make his second return. The Lord whom the world ignorant called him Jesus Christ. So on his return, it's not going to come peaceful. It's not going to come like he came before. He's not going to come as a lamb, but he's going to come as a what? As a lion to devour and conquer at once, And on his way, he's going to be, it's going to be what? He's going to be led by those missiles, man, that's going to go before him, in the land of America especially, because the Lord is going to rise from the east, first and foremost, in that land of Jehoshaphat, the land of Middle East, is known as Levante, it's going to come, it's going to rise from there, man, to put people to sleep, man, by the way of war, the war that is going to bring, because the Lord is not going to come, as I mentioned, as a lamb, as he came before, but he's going to come with violence, with brass, with great anger. And behind him, it's going to be who? The angels, the army of angels, And all these nations, they're going to see the Lord comes. And once they see the Lord comes, they're not going to be in a calm spirit, but they're going to be panicking, they're going to be petrified, they're going to be wailing, crying, because the Lord is gonna come to make full hand of people, A lot of people are gonna die in the day of the Lord, and it's gonna begin in the time of World War III, when these nations are in the war, they are in the land of Middle East fighting each other. Then the Lord is going to show up. When he show up, all these nations that are going to be in the war, they're going to walk. They're going to have they're going to have one mind to fight a war against the common enemy, which is going to be Yahweh Shai Mashiach, and the angel. So they're going to make a alliance, they're going to unite to fight the Lord. They're going to use their weapons, try to what? To shoot the Lord. But the Lord is not going to let them go like that. He's going to bring, and himself and the angels, they're going to bring fire. They're going to bring war to them. And a lot of people are going to perish in that day. If I may read the book of 2nd Ezra 13 and start from 1, it says, and it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night. So this was the vision the prophet Ezra was given by the Lord, of what is going to happen in the future, in the last days, As it goes on, it says, oh, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And that sea speak about the heaven, you know. As it goes on, it says, what? And I beheld, and lo, that man was strong with the thousand of heaven. The thousand of heaven speak about the angels that the Lord is going to come with. He's going to come with a great army of angels. They're going to come down here to make war with the people of this earth. The people of this world. To begin with Esau, Edom, and the rest of this other nation. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. Because the loaded vehicles is gonna carry what? It's gonna what? It's gonna carry the spirit, man. It's the spirit that's gonna bring vibration. Everything is gonna be changed, man, when the Lord comes, man, in the vehicle, man. The sound that's gonna be coming out of those vehicles, them trumpet, them loud voice, man. Because the Lord is gonna come with a man, with a power, not as a man, as they say, in the book of Isaiah, And there behold, and lo, that man was strong with the thousand of heaven, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the kings trembled that were seen under him, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feels the fire. Everything turned to ashes. That's what it's gonna be. People are gonna be turned to ashes, to dust. And it's gonna say, as it goes on, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heavens, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So all this nation around the world in that time, they're gonna be there in the land of Middle East, fighting fighting the war. That war is gonna be known as a World War III, the war from Armageddon, So instead of, they're gonna left fighting each other, at that time when the Lord appear in the sky, and they're gonna try to fight the Lord, But the Lord is gonna what? It's gonna do the great slaughter, man, As it goes on, it says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and he flew upon it. And that mountain speak about what? The vehicles, the vehicle that the Lord is going to come with, the chariot, the so-called UFO today, As it goes on, so, but I would have seen the legion or press whereout the hill was graven, and I could not, because that vehicle was not of this world. That vehicle come from what? From the higher realm, from above, as it goes on and say what? And after this, also I may say that was not the actual mountain. That's why, it was a vehicle, That's why he couldn't see, the prophet Eliezer couldn't see where exactly that kind of vehicle would have been taken, because that vehicle is not of this world, man. That vehicle is of higher vibration, man. But I would have seen the region or place where out the hill was graven, and I could not. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet does fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. That's what the Lord is going to come to do to this nation. And it's not going to finish there in the land of Middle East. It's going to go all the way to America, because the Lord is about to bring great deliverance. Not only destroy, but it's going to bring great deliverance, especially in the land of America. A lot of the elect men of Mosiah, of the nation of Israel, going to be what? Going to be saved from that land by the way of those vehicles. So those vehicles going to bring damage and destruction, and also salvation to them that fear the Heavenly Father, to them of the nation of Israel, to them of the hopeful elect. And that is coming in the near future. So I may lead again. Haggai 2:6, it says, "Well, for that said the Lord of hosts, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land." So it's gonna be peak on this planet Earth, man, when the Lord comes. As we read before, a lot of people are gonna die, and also not only people are gonna die by the fire that come out of those vehicles of the Heavenly Father, but by the way of missiles as well, nuclear missiles. This nation that possess, because this nation also, they're gonna shoot each other. They're gonna make this earth roll to and fro, man. As they say in the book of Isaiah, 24 and 19. So what? The earth is utterly broken, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and it shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. And those nuclear missiles that you see that this nation possess, gonna do this job, man. They're gonna make this earth roll to and fro, man. Like a drunkard. Because when they come down, when they explode, they're gonna bring a great shaking. Even cause earthquakes, man, around the world, man. So when the land of America is gonna be on fire, destroyed by the way of those nuclear missiles, around the world as well, they're gonna feel the pain, that America is going through, man. And also these other big cities, major cities around the world, also gonna be broken down by the way of those missiles, man, by the way of those nuclear missiles, ICBM missiles, which are gonna make the whole earth, man, like a drunkard, So these are the things that they're gonna come in the near future, As goes on, so, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth. So the Lord is coming to punish the whole world, man. To begin with Esau, Edom, the so-called one man who is on top right now, to them what? To the list of these other nations, man. And then what is going to happen? The Lord is going to beautify us, man. As it goes on, so, and I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come. all the desire of all nations, the wealth, man, the gold, the silver, all this is gonna come to us, man. We're gonna all this is gonna be ours because all this belong to who? To the Lord, man. And I will fill the house of with glory, say the Lord of hosts. The silver is mine and the gold is mine, say the Lord of hosts. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than of the former, say the Lord of hosts. And in this place will I give peace, say the Lord of hosts. You know, you know. So the house of Israel is going to be built again in a beautified way. The temple, it's going to be awesome, you know. So we're going to be perfected, not like the way we are right now, you know. So yeah, man. I'm a hand there, I'm a say shalom to the hopeful elect, Yahweh Shem Shabbat.